I'm a bit sick right now. Again. So if I sound a little congested or just weird, that will be why. Um, I wanted to originally do this in one run because I wanted to get the keys so I can get the end in, but I realized how long Rotfront actually is. So I might have to split the episodes into two so we get an extra episode. I don't know. I'll see how things go. Anyways, with that being said, welcome everyone. Welcome. Hi. Hello. We're back after a couple weeks. I had a camping trip and some other shit happened, but it's fine. I'm back, and I really want to get this end in, so I'm gonna force myself again to do this. Also, happy Yuri Day, I guess. Just talk about it on Twitter. I don't really follow all that shit, but yeah, Yuri. In light of that, I'll be playing Signalis. I could have uploaded this earlier in the day, but I was busy. So whatever. And I just prefer recording in the night anyway. So with that being said, let's go. My plan for this is to just secure the key and do some of the easier puzzles, kind of similar to what I did in the Nowhere segment, where I kind of set everything up, then tackle it later. If that makes any sense? It's mainly because I like to keep streaming under an hour, or no, around an hour more like, because, you know, I still have to edit all that. If I'm sitting my ass down editing like a 3-hour VOD, it's just gonna be a nightmare because I only have my phone. So, I said this in the other video, sometimes sacrifices have to be made, but honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm just waiting for some of my friends to join. Once I see some of them pop up, I'll get going. Hello. Like I said, I'm sick, so that's why I sound weird. First of all, what we could do is get the diskettes and do the puzzle. Well, if I forget, we can do that puzzle with the magpie signal. That one I remember. Just gonna transfer all that. Read it on the way. Okay, so I have like stuff written down in my notes about like what code I gotta use, where the key is at, yada yada yada. I just have to remember. I know the third key's in the library, I think. Yeah, the Ito store. To the left of the book. I figured if I were to like, oh, go to the moon puzzle and do everything that you can before you get like the final one, so you can kind of cheat your way, but yeah. Okay. Let me just do this. Realistically, I shouldn't be here until way later, but I don't want to be running around for hours. What? Oh, I missed a number. Never mind. 5, 6, 0, 5, 2, 4. That should be it. There you go. Alright. Hold on. What was it? 220, I think? Where is it? 240. 240. This is the most important thing. Okay, so the book is here. It would be right around here then, I guess. It's gonna spam A until I find it, you know? Song of the Gods. Yep, got it. Perfect. Right. You can shut up. I can read this now. The main reason why I want to do this so quickly is because this room gets blocked off later on. So if you fuck up, you can mess up your entire run. Which is something I'm not too fond of. Song of the Gods. Possession and disposition. Oh my god. Blah, blah, banned book. You get it. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it, gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the Empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon steel backs. That's pretty much explaining that bioresonance, in a way. Hey, should I save? I'll save. I don't know if it'll get blocked off. I'll go. I don't want to risk it. I have a save, so. Oh, the cutscene. I can always backtrack. Now, I shouldn't be here until much later, but as I already said, I don't want to do all that. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. But she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. This is such a sad scene. This is when Elser finds out that she's been dead all this time. Forgive me. Here's death. A photograph of Isa wearing a school uniform. The picture is badly damaged. That is of Erica, her sister, who died long ago. It's tragic. Resonant phenomena. Synchronicity phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal connection. We have yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world, yet creating physical phenomena remotely simple by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence, forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonant technology, acausal correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena, such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect, have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to the bioresonant effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by our great revolutionary, who had no such divine powers? As I'm sure you guys have understood by now, bioresonance is very misunderstood in this universe. Alright. Unlock the door. Yikes. Ow. God damn it. Ow. I don't... What the hell am I doing? Just get out of there. Don't do shit till you save. Oh my god. On my toes right now, I'm so horrified. Okay, I'm good. Get your ass in there. Please. Alright, we're cool. That's all I wanted to do. Now I can just conquer the easy puzzles. Should probably reload. That would be a smart idea. Even if I'm slightly intimidated by this, I can relieve myself in the fact that I'm not gonna be fighting Falk. I'm happy that I'm not doing that because I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't have ammo for fucking anything. Well, other than my 10 millimeter, but that's useless. I'd much rather go for something stronger. Ugh. Whatever, man. Okay, I have to jog my memory because I've forgotten some things. Yeah, look, there it is, the flash. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I was so scared. The door is blocked by a mass of flesh. There's no way through. Exactly what I was on about. I don't know if I fucked myself over or if I can still do this. Oh my god, shocker. Dude, why is it not working? Bro, I have it equipped. Oh, it's an auto injector. I thought it was a I thought it was a stun rod. I'm an idiot. Whatever, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna burn these bodies because there's no way in hell I'm gonna manage of them roaming around every single time. Can't believe my dumbass thought that was a fucking stun rod. How embarrassing. Hey, I need the thermites, like, desperately. Can you tell I haven't played this game in a while? Just forget you saw that. Oh, I can cut it out. I only have a few. Brilliant. I only have 2, that annoys me. If I remember, these are like the Calibri segments. No, but I'm close. Room 0512, yeah. How coincidental. You see, you gotta focus on target prioritization. Go for the bigger threat first. I say is to enter a room full of many. Oh, but I know where the wheel thing is. Oh, I hate this room. Hi, guys. I'm mapping everything out first. That's my main goal. What's chat yapping about? Yeah, a lot of stuff. I always had a leading theory that Esau was a manifestation caused by Ariane to help guide Elster, but that's just me. There's a lover's card. Need some... What was it? I need something to dissolve the paint. Which is actually an indirect reference to the King in Yellow, because I believe either in The Repairer of Reputations or the second short story, the painting was a huge theme. No. It was the second one, yes. I forget the name of it, but the second short story had huge themes of like art and paint, so yeah, indirect reference, yada yada yada. Me and my Kid in Yellow bullshit, never get tired of it. Get down. Oh my god. Don't stay down. Is there anything useful in this room other than what I already have? Did I waste ammo? Seems like it. God damn it. Whatever. This annoys me. I hate how it does that. I don't know if I cucked myself. Like, I truly don't know. Shouldn't have. Just have to keep on going. Don't wake up. I don't need you to. Basic diskette. Perfect. I remember this room. What was that? Acetone? Acetone? There we go, that's what I need. Oh! Okay, this is where it gets good. Okay. Progress is being made. Thank you. As of recent, I've been writing some fan fiction. It's very spooky, and I'm really immersed in it, which excites me. It's about Ian Recco, which is like a Minecraft roleplay. It's like a huge rabbit hole, so if I were to talk about it, I would be here for hours, but basically, it's like, the main premise of the story is paranoia about like a church that's secretly evil. I won't spoil too much, but it's really cool, and I'm building like a world around it. I've showed it off to some of my friends, and they think it's cool. That should be it, no? Was it always 43? Oh, is it 125? Yeah. I remember this sound all too well. Basically, you have to get your radio to project the 3-note oddity signal that you hear at the menu. It's just a matter of if it wants to listen or not. Last time I remember it being around 43. But for all I know, it could be randomized, and I'm not too much a fan of that. I was here for a good while. My first playthrough. I'm just going off memory, as I have been through this entire playthrough. Whatever, I'll leave it as that. For now. Yeah. Might have to get the other one. Excuse me. No, this sickness, bro, it's been kicking my ass. Ugh. I was on a camping trip, right, which meant all of us were hurled inside a fucking trailer together. My sister gets sick. However, I don't know, summer, spring bullshit. The site I was at had a lot of pollen, so that's probably why. But then, as we're all hurtled together, she spreads it to us. Then I come home a day earlier. Then I catch it when she comes home. And then mom, I don't know if mom has it, but dad gets it. Everyone is fucking sick right now. It's not nice. I should have reloaded my rifle, god damn it. Yeah, I'm not moving till I get my shit reloaded. Should have brought my shotgun. Hey, shotgun. Nitro ammo. Thank you. Just use the grenade shells. No, those things are so useful in the boss fight, you don't even know. Same with the flares. I struggled so much my first try, but as soon as I realized it, I was like, oh shit, this is piss easy. All I need is a fucking flare gun and like hella heals. Okay. Rifle for you, shotgun for you. Actually, revolver. Die. Thank you. Monfest celebration is cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, which is like a Chinese thing, I believe, a young but well established tradition in most Rotfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice. The Protector Public Office has announced today. There is a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. It's funny how the block warden is some big crazy like thing in documents. In reality, it's literally just a Calibri. When pressed about the rumors of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to the Protector. Or so I am inclined to believe. Thank you, I'll yoink that gracefully. It's open? It is not. Wonderful. Cleared that room out. Now it's time for the other room. How many enemies are in it? I do not know. However, not really however, it's more so of, more like, yeah, okay, there's 3. Shotgun, please. Where's the other one? Fuck, I can't remember. Just stomp on the bitch. Never mind. Whatever. You can always avoid enemies. Yes, hello, Arar. Go to bed. Oh, your friend came out to play, didn't they? Okay, very important rooms are there. I just healed up. Whatever. This is where the Magpie? Okay. Magpie signal comes into use. Teacher's evaluation. Arianyan. The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd. Certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost, and surely her friendship with those Venetan-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to quite understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. Yikes. Brutalist much? There's other doors here. Such as this one. This unlocks from the other side. Sweet. How about this one? Nope. This one. Nope. That one. Nope. Man, y'all hate fun. Anything I can snag here? Not even that. Yikes. I don't like being low on ammo. It's quite scary. Prioritize the bigger threat. I don't care about Nedden. I care about my enemy's blood. I want them dead. Or what is fabricated to be blood. Oxidant, more like. Ugh. Big yikes. Why would they do that? Perfect. That all? Seems like it. Okay. Cool. I can't remember where the red disc thing's at, but I'm sure I'll find it. There's undeveloped photos inside. Huh. The lack of ammo I have is very scary. If I were to actually fight Falk after I get Artifact, I'd more than likely get Promise again. I've taken many hits. Either that or... I don't know. Leave, perhaps? Either leave or Promise. That's my guess. My theory. My game theory. I still need to figure this out. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Ugh. Might just want to focus on easier things. I'm not going to try that until at least I have the other disc, because I think it might play a bigger part in completing that puzzle. In the meantime, I might just go down here. Grab this and alley-oop. Tooth. Ugh. That image makes me sad. Oh, that poor girl. This part gets really dark. Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of Katesh, ration shipments from Veneta, have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Yusan citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in Katesh orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Katesh will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons. So in the Signalis universe, cycles are days and seasons are seen as years. So basically, what this newspaper is saying, the travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat in order for ration supplements will be delayed for 8 years, meaning everyone died. Which leaves our liberation troops of Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Is as I said. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneta. If you don't know, Veneta was bombed in an attack which led to the war, I believe. Yeah. Which is where Elster is from, or rather, Lilith Ato, which is her gestalt. Oh, no space to carry tower. I see. Wonderful. Just when I don't have enough space. I can use this for someone. Yikes. What was that? 6-1? Yes, it was. 202. I forgot about the Calibris. Oh, that pierces my ears. In a way that I do not like. There's multiple of them. There was. Oh, great. Great revolutionary. Gas mask wearing freaks. I just don't have the ammo to fight right now. I'm scared. Yeah. Patient key, thank you. Get in there. Yeah, like I generally don't. Unless you want me to fucking go ham on them with 10mm. Because I'm loaded on that. 42 boxes of them, like good lord. I remember this room. Cauliflower heads. I'll never forget the absolute jump scare that the first Calibri segment on Serpinski gave me. I was not expecting that. I went into the room and it was just like flashbang horror, like right in your face. It like I had to take. I remember having to take like a minute to process that. Like, what the hell is going on? But now you can just cheese it by going in the rooms and all that, going in and out of the rooms. Still terrifying though. I need to return with ammo capable of fighting. Like How the fuck did I do that? God damn. I'm fucking quick. Ay, ay, ay. Bitches love my fast hands. Hello. Goodbye. This revolver is practically my lifeline right now. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Orbital defense cannon battery Vanilla 12. Beyond contention or crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. Wowee. Can I just like thank you? Ooh. I remember this. I got this puzzle on my first try, and I wasn't even like trying to solve it. I just messed with the code and got it. But what you're supposed to do is look at this picture or frame rather of the butterflies and use pareidolia to make out the code. Because here you have an A. An E-O-N. It's supposed to be Aeon, but I just kind of like sat here and fiddled with it and eventually got it. What's really cool here is that the code defaults to ELSR or LCR. Just a cool little fact. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. Classified. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like chlamydoformin and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects of conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on the poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be too long before we're back where we were under the Empire. As I said earlier, it's a very, very misunderstood concept. They're practically playing a fire right now. Of course. Lovely. Well, at least I know where that is now. Don't mind me. Just okay, you guys mind me. There's a red disc. Perfect. This might prove useful. in further completing that puzzle. I forget what's down here. No, I'm gonna save my rifle for like storages and whatnot. And those armored freaks. Okay. Red disc, I can go in there. I've just been eating away at that ammo. I generally might have to go for the fucking 10mm soon. Now, let's go back to that computer. Yikes! Forgot some of y'all were still there. God damn it. Thought I killed you guys, but I didn't. Ugh. Annoying. At least I have heals back at the save place, so that's cool. But you see, the main question is, how do I get back up? I forget. I'm sure there's a ladder somewhere. Excuse me. I have mapper. Okay, cool, I do. Alright. Metro Station. I like those guys. They're a good band. That's the name, right? I think it is. I remember a band similar. Hold on. Yeah, those guys. I've been listening to them recently. Good band, I tell ya. Good band. How about I use my brain? That would be nice. Thinking I have to like... Y'all went down easy. Thank God. The red eye. Excuse me. Like I said, I am sick. Very much so. So, that's not very nice. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to the pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. Similar to how you can look at a cloud and see a shape, even if it's like utter nonsense. Like, oh, that cloud looks like I don't know, a dog or a butterfly, you know? Pareidolia. In a way, I yeah. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet, similar to the atmosphere of Mars and how it has a red eye, or at least they think it's Mars. Yeah, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the protectors and the tight grip of the central government of Heimat. Even today, the idea of the unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here, alluding to the secret ending in a way. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revelation. But the red coins share an eerie resemblance to the red eye, or is this just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck yet again. Further nod into the Chinese stuff I was on about. My god. You, madam, are interrupting, and I don't take too kindly to that. Going back to what I was saying about the traditional Chinese celebration, it is similar to that. And how they'll hand out very similar things. And of course, I believe it's a Germany thing too. There is quite a lot of you in here, and I'm not happy about that. Ow. No heals anywhere. Way to go, smartass. They tanked that? Of course. Yeah, try fighting that. You can, I just need to get back to that computer. But y'all are insistent to wake up again. Oh my god. Fuck off. I've not been surprised. There we go. Made it. Great. Don't. You idiot. Put her in. What do we got? Metabank. An absolute lore dump of characters here. Like Erica, for example. Or, more importantly, Ariane. Date of birth, Rotfront, 18S, 6PA. World of birth, Lane. Changes up a lot of things, mind you. Home, world, Rotfront. Occupations, radio officer, residence, sector, Rot C. Medical history, insomnia, prison, premature edit. Fuck, I heard this word the other day. Acromoridia or something like that. Doctor's notes removed. Nikolai here. This is allegedly Adler's Gestalt. Fawn here is a replica technician, so she has the 3 dots in her head to signify that. Like similar to Colibri. Issa here. Minor fracture, left shin, double fracture, right arm, major laceration, forehead. Doctor's notes, regularly treated to small lesions, very prone to accidents. This is brutal. Occupation, shop assistant. Medical history. There's some smarter people that can dissect all this more than I can. Rebecca here was actually seen one of the photos that you later find in Ariane's place, I believe. I don't really remember. Whatever, I'll do that next video. I don't really care about it right now. I've already been streaming for like 75 minutes. That's quite a long time. Let's see what I got so far. I got the 3 keys, most importantly. I got Lovers, Death, Tower, and Moon. I believe I just need Sun and Sun. I don't know actually. Hold on. I need 2 more. I forget the second one. Anyways, that that will be for later because I don't want to continue on right now. I still have to make it manageable to edit, you know. So with all that being said, I'm gonna have to end it here. I did say that I'll split Rotfront into two different episodes so it flows easier and so on. And also I'm sick. I don't know how much longer I can take before I get all bad again. But anyways, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Do something good for yourself, and yeah, I'll see if I can do this. Oh my god, I'll see if I can do more of this. Take care and goodbye.